What's going on, guys? I filmed an interview with my client Jose, who's absolutely killed it, got shredded, and got super fit, and he actually completed his Ironman. So that is what we're going to be going through in this video, talking about what his thoughts are on while working with me, his thoughts on the program, and a bit of tips and tricks as well. So enjoy. Oh, cool. Like, what were the biggest results that you experienced while working with me, man?
Well, it's been crazy. Like first, being like the accountability, like that was a big thing between us, and like personally too, like showing up for yourself, and that the biggest result is self-confidence for sure. Like I look better now and I feel better. But that's not the most important part. Is I feel better about myself, right? Like I can do, and whatever I can do, it doesn't really matter, right? What matters is that I do what I do and I'm happy about it. And training gives you that. And that's what a lot of people don't really get. Like people think that you get to the gym just to get harder or lift harder, right? But it goes deeper than that. It changes how you see the world and how you see yourself, and it gives you more confidence. And I think that training gives you that. And so from where I started feeling like this little with ex-girlfriend had left me, and my grandpa died, one of my best friends died, and I was feeling like this little in the world. And then you just start putting everything into it, right? You just start training and you start realizing that you're way bigger. You're way bigger than whatever she or he said about you, and you're way bigger than all the sadness you feel, and you're way bigger than how you feel about yourself, right?
Yeah.
So that was like the biggest change. It was more mental than physical, I grew abs and shit.
Yeah.
But I think mental is where the big work and the big change is.
Okay. What were your biggest hesitations before working with me?
Well, first, like, I don't even take therapy online, like I usually like the people that work with me to be right there, but and you being there and me being here, I was like hesitant about it, but it doesn't really you don't have to be there at the gym with me, and I found that out. And that was pretty cool. Like that was the biggest hesitation. Like being online, I'm here in Mexico, you're there in Bali in Canada at the time. We started growing a friendship, and that was like the biggest thing. Like doing it over the computer, but it's 2026. We have so many different tools out there, and this is just another tool. So that one I'd say.
Yeah. Okay, for sure. 100%. 100%. Would you recommend this program to others?
I would, like for the same reason as what was the most important thing to me. Like exercising is so important, and exercising alone is good. Like you can watch a video on YouTube and go run, or you can watch a video on YouTube and go lift. But having someone there to kind of like guide you and answer your questions and keep you accountable is way better. So most of the times we try to do it with our friends, but the thing with friends that are not that great is that they allow you to fail, and then they're like, okay, you didn't go to the gym today. Oh, that's okay. We'll go tomorrow. And when you're with someone, it's like, oh, you didn't go to the gym today. We got work to do on that, So like, I would recommend it to anyone because it helps you keep yourself accountable. It helps you get your questions answered. It helps you develop yourself more than just watching YouTube videos or going with a friend who doesn't really have the best interest in mind to you. Like at the end of the day, when you pay for a program, and especially with you, that you're a guy that's really into helping others, right? And that really wants to go and get close with the person, and that's something that it's rare in coaches. Most coaches just want to give you the routine and go do it. That's not the case with you. So that's why I'd recommend you personally to like help anyone out there.
Okay. Awesome, bro. Thank you. Who would you recommend this program to?
Right now, my parents. Honestly, my parents. And I'd recommend to anyone who's trying to lose weight, but like I want to speak like from my POV, and it's like I'd like to recommend it to my parents because my dad is a very active guy, and my mom is too. Like my mom does aqua aerobics, and my dad flies a I don't know what the name of it is in English, but it's called a paramotor, which is like a big parachute with like a jetpack on the back.
What the heck?
What? Yeah, and the guy's 57. Yeah, and I've started to see like the more they grow older, the more tired they are, and the more like their muscles are starting to not answer that properly. And I've been trying to pushing them to go to the gym, like, hey, it's not just for young guys. Like, you guys should do it too. Like, it's for any age. And I've seen like a lot of the clients you have are between like, I think the oldest one you have is like 40 something. And my parents are both over 50. So I would really like to see my parents, like, I think that'd be a challenge for you, like to get older people in shape, but also like for my parents to get in shape. So I'd recommend it to my parents.
Yeah, well, I'd love to help them. I'd love to help them as well. You know, I've got older family as well, and it's like they're fit, but obviously, like the older they get, I've got some like more like non-fit family as well, and it's like, you know, if they don't start working on it now, like they might be in for a rough couple of years. So I definitely would like everybody could benefit for sure. You worked as an engineer, right?
Yeah.
So are you mostly sitting throughout the day?
It's weird. Some days I sit a lot. Some days I move a lot.
Okay, but
so there are some days that I can be like 8 hours sitting down, and there are some days that it's like go from point A to point B and move and get the material and stuff like that. So it's like between the two. I'd say it's literally the two extremes. Like either I'm sitting down for hours or a week fully sitting down, or like it's 2 weeks where I have not sitting down for 1 second. So like it's depending on the kind of work I'm doing, if I'm calculating anything or doing budgets or stuff, or I'm actually supervising construction.
Got you. Okay, so then the question I'll ask based off of that is, how did the program make fitness into your like super busy schedule? How did it make it easier?
So like it gives you times, right? So when you have like this is what it's going to take you. Like it's going to be 1 hour and a half of your day that you got to dedicate to this. When you have that specific time and specific training pattern that you can like really compress into, okay, so I can do this in 1 hour and a half, and I need 1 hour and a half of my day to go train, then you've got no excuses. Then it's like, okay, so if I have to do this hour and a half, what do I have to sacrifice? So I think that's the thing a lot of people don't get, that getting fit, it does come with sacrifices. And there's no easy way around it. Like it doesn't matter what program you pay, it doesn't matter what classes you take, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. And you can choose to enjoy that hard, or you can choose to suffer that hard. My grandpa used to say smile, because smiles are optional, and suffering is a huevo, which means you have to suffer, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, when you have like work, because I study too, right? So it's been like training the gym, plus training for the Ironman, plus training for the marathon and the running. It like consumes your day so crazy. Cause I work and go to school and train and go back to school and train again, right? So most of the days it's 3 training sessions, like 4 hours a day.
Crazy.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta understand that you are going to sacrifice some stuff to get where you want to be. And you got to weigh the pros and cons. Like, do you want to keep on living an unhealthy lifestyle? Do you want to live a healthy lifestyle? And where's the balance in between? Like right now, I'd say I have no balance. Like my social life is pretty dead.
Yeah.
My dating life is pretty dead. And,
Same.
but yeah, exactly. You get it. But on the other hand, I can do all this crazy shit now, right? Because you put your mind to it. So having a program helps you out in the way that it defines the times that you're going to have to work out, discipline and putting in the work, and actually like, hey, if I have to work 8 hours, or I have to work 6 hours, or I have to work 4 hours and then study another 8 hours, like, hey, I have 4 hours left of my day. What are you going to do with them?
Facts.
And that's up to you. Like no program, nothing can, that's up to you and you only. And you get to decide either you want to be mediocre or you want to actually get stuff that you talk about getting, right? So.
Okay, perfect, bro. Well, appreciate those answers, man. Appreciate your time and awesome. Appreciate you watching till the end of the video. If you want results like my client, comment transformation or DM me the word transformation on Instagram and I'll reach out to see if I can help. Appreciate you guys. Peace.